Hey guys, Zach Storch here. With Warlords of Draenor hype building up and the expansion on the horizon, it's worth learning everything that you can about one of Warlords of Draenor's most integral features, Garrisons. Garrisons are effectively player housing, but what makes them awesome is that they're giant fortresses armed to the teeth to take on armies. And you can actually see them right on the map. That's a little bit more interesting than just some random house hidden through some portal somewhere like in some other online games. We will get to choose what kind of facilities we want to build in our garrisons and what we want to do with them. If you want to build profession kind of houses, you can focus on those. There's other things that you can focus on, such as sending your minions on quests. You can, of course, do all of these, but there will be limited plots. So you can build most things, but you will have meaningful choices that will have a meaningful impact on your experience playing the game and in your experience leveling up, which is what garrisons promise to impact the most. They will be completely integrated into the leveling experience. And they're going to do this through things such as zone abilities. And zone abilities aren't particularly new. They've been tried in a couple of ways before. We've seen things such as shooting a flare-up in Zangarmarsh to call for help. But even though they're not new, it's going to be really fun to see more of these kinds of abilities in zones while you're questing. And I look forward to it. Two abilities that they've shown so far, one linked to your logging camp, which will allow you to call a shredder down that you can then get in and fight enemies, which seems pretty awesome. Another one linked to building an arena, which will allow you to call an ogre to actually aid you in combat and fight right alongside you. So these are really cool things. The art of garrisons themselves, though, has been a subject of controversy among the player base. From what we've been told and shown, Alliance garrisons are mostly human architecture and Horde ones are mostly orcish architecture, but we've also been told that we'll find hints of other races throughout them. In a recently released picture, we have a Tauren-styled tannery showcased, and it looks really awesome. It has like totems, and it has the, the drapes and all that. It's a Tauren building. Horde and Alliance races definitely have their professional specialties, and I really hope that this is a strong indication that we're going to see those specialties in the profession buildings. Goblin architecture would be great for the engineering lab. Undead would work fantastic for the alchemy lab, blood elves for enchanting, Tauren for skinning and leatherworking, as they've already shown. There's just so much unique architecture, especially on the Horde. But that said, I'd be really, really sad if we didn't also see some Gnomish and Draenei architecture sneak its way into the Alliance side. I mean, we are in Draenor after all. If we don't see some Draenei architecture in the Alliance Draenor garrisons, that would seem kinda weird. A newer piece of information that I'm really excited about is that we've been told there's going to be outposts in all the other zones. While the main garrisons will be in Shadowmoon Valley for Alliance and Frostfire Ridge for the Horde, you will have outposts to report to as you're questing. Confirmed to be the size of good-sized quest hubs, these outposts are going to let us control various aspects of our garrison while we're not actually there, in addition to serving perhaps as an actual quest hub. As we're leveling up and exploring Draenor, we're going to be recruiting people to join in the ranks of our garrison armies. And with these outposts and the whole concept of garrisons being this foothold in the savage lands of Draenor, I think that it's going to take the leveling experience to a totally new level and make it really just feel like we are fighting against the Iron Horde and waging war. While past leveling experiences have been fun, there's a chance that these will be the 10 greatest levels in all of World of Warcraft. They will be focused on nitty-gritty warfare and actual military conquest. And I think this is just going to feel great, and these garrisons are going to be able to provide that. Blizzard has promised to release more information about garrisons in the coming weeks, and I'll keep you all updated on that, and it's very exciting that we'll be getting even more news about what I think could be one of the coolest features ever put into the game. That's all I have for now about garrisons, and thank you for watching. In very brief other MMO news, today was the start of WildStar Early Access, and I did in fact get the game. I've been trying it out, playing it. I haven't really played it enough to be able to say how I totally feel about it yet. I think I'm probably going to play it a week and maybe even make a video next week reviewing it and talking about it a bit. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm still putting together a Q&A video, so it would be a big help and a huge favor if you guys have any questions for me to leave them in the comments below, and I'll answer them once I have enough to make a video out of them. For now, I'll see you guys next week, and for the Forsaken!